Well, welcome. I'm Stuart Pittman, Anne Arundel County Executive. And I believe the reason that most of you are here is to pick up some money for the wonderful, wonderful work that you're doing in your nonprofits. And it's really great to be here with the Community Foundation of Anne Arundel County as a partner in this because they know who you are and they work with a lot of you every day. I think we know who you are too. And we have some other grant programs that some of you participate in. But I do just want to say that the reason that we're doing this is that we got a little bit of federal money. We're at the end of it, unfortunately. And when I knew that the Community Foundation was going to be publishing this amazing document, Poverty Amidst Plenty, I was a little nervous about what it was going to say because the last one was 3 years before and I was running for office and I would go around and had it in my car at all times and I would talk about it and talk about the fact that a third of our population is the Alice population, basically living paycheck to paycheck, and that you can read about what that means and start to talk intelligently about solutions to it. COVID came along and we knew that the numbers weren't going to be any better. But we also knew that we learned some lessons during COVID, and I think the public learned some lessons during COVID, which was that, yeah, we do have real needs in this county, that when our economy does well, it doesn't mean everybody does well. And in fact, a lot of people got left behind, about a third of our population. And then we have poverty as well at the very bottom end of the economic scale. And so I felt like we could not do an event, we were right here at Maryland Hall, we could not do an event publishing this document without at least putting some money behind solving the problems presented in this document. And while there are a lot of things that the county government and the state government and the Annapolis city government are doing, and some things that the for-profit sector are doing, the nonprofit sector, I think we realized that y'all stepped up during COVID, the food distribution systems that you created, a lot of the work that you did. You were just incredible in this county, the work that you did. But you also had trouble meeting your budgets, and so we said let's do $1 million, and y'all, the Community Foundation, can decide who gets it. That way, I don't get the heat, and the people who don't, you're the happy ones because you're getting funded. I wish it were more money, but I want to thank you all for the work that you do. You all are really what makes Anne Arundel County so amazing. Every single day, I just look to the nonprofits, and I think the best part of my week often is when I get to go visit some of you and see the work that you do. And if I haven't been to you, give us a call and I'll try to get there and see what you're doing. But I am going to, before I turn it over to Rosalind, who's going to say a few words, I just want to mention, I'm going to list every organization, and if you are from that organization, raise your hand or squeal or jump up and down or something and show some spirit. But I know all of you. I've heard of all of your work. I'm just glad that I didn't have to make the funding decisions this time around. So, starting with the A's, there are a lot of A's in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. Annapolis Area Imagination Library, anybody here? All right, thank you. Annapolis Film Festival. All right. Annapolis Immigration Justice Network. I'm not going to say anything about any of the organizations because I don't play favorites. But I do have some favorites. I'll keep that to myself. And still on the A's, Annapolis Wellness Corporation, doing business as Wellness House of Annapolis. All right, thank you. And Anne Arundel County Food Bank. Thank you very much. I'm not allowed to say that. Anne Arundel County Literacy Council. All right, here in the house. You don't get your money if you don't show up. ARC of Central Chesapeake Region. All right, the ARC is in the house. Arundel House of Hope. All right, in the back. Be More Caring, Inc. All right. Born to Care. Bicycle Advocates, Bike AAA, Bicycle Advocates for Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. In the house. Blue Ribbon Project at Crownsville. There you are. All right. I do want to come visit you guys. I have not yet. CASA of Anne Arundel County. All right. Thank you. Charting Careers, Inc. All right. The loudest so far. Chase Braxton, Health Services. All right. Thank you. Chesapeake Arts Center. All right. If you're alone, just be loud. Community Action Agency of Anne Arundel County. All right, thank you. Crofton Christian Caring Council. All right, thank you. Fuel Fund of Maryland. Not here. Ran out of fuel, right? All right. Heart Health Foundation. All right. Hope for All. All right. Junior League of Annapolis. All right. See, I mean, just think about this county. You've heard of all these organizations. Aren't they amazing? It's just Kingdom Care, Inc. All right. In the house. Langton Green. All right. Laurel Advocacy and Referral Services. Okay. Marshall Hope Corporation. All right, in the back. There's some old ones and new ones, and some of them actually were created during COVID, I think. So, Maryland Hall for the Creative Arts. Thank you for hosting us. Maryland Reentry Resource Council. Couldn't make it. Okay, Center, sorry. MedStar Harbor Hospital. All right. My Life Foundation. All right. Hi. You can be louder than that. NAMI, National Alliance of Mental Illness in Arundel County. All right, thank you. OIC of Anne Arundel County. All right. Opportunity Builders, Inc. Okay. OLA, Organization of Hispanic Latin Americans of Anne Arundel County. Okay. When I get home, I'm going to tell them about that. Owensville Primary Care. Okay. Partners in Care, Maryland. All right. Prince George's Child Resource Center. All right. Thank you. Seeds for Success, Inc. All right. And Serenity Sisters. Did I hear a woo? All right. STARE, Start the Adventure in Reading Annapolis. All right. People who helped us get past second grade, some of us. I have a story about that. But the Complete Player Charity. All right, thank you. Lighthouse Homeless Prevention Center. All right, the Lighthouse. And last but not least, the V's, Vehicles for Change.
Point. You said the squeak. So point.
All right, you get together with the Fuel Fund people and they can get here. So that is the 42 organizations that are being funded. That was a lot of work to put all that together. So come tell us how you did it, Rosalind. Rosalind, Al?
I'm shorter. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be here. I'm delighted to see many familiar faces and finally meet some people that I have been corresponding with for quite a while and hadn't connected a name with a face. So welcome. We're delighted that you're here. I am Rosalind Calvin. I'm the manager of grants and scholarships for the Community Foundation of Anne Arundel County. We are an independent nonprofit that grants $4 to $6 million within the county per year. We are also, having been in the county for 25 years, we have conducted 7 needs assessment reports. The needs assessment report that Stuart referred to, that is a report that we do not charge for. We make available to the county, to nonprofits, and to donors to really understand where there are gaps that are not being met. If you, like me, read the report or went to one of the presentations, you walk away saying, well, what can we do? And that is what we're celebrating today. You are the what we can do, and we are delighted and honored that the county has entrusted us with running this application process. We had requests for about $3 million with $1 million to grant. We had a wonderful team of volunteers on our review committee that was comprised of board members as well as experienced grant reviewers who very thoroughly and thoughtfully looked through every application and made some difficult decisions, but we are very, very proud of where we landed. We're confident that we are really covering the breadth and depth of needs in the county, geographically, all sorts of ages and different populations. And we are optimistic to work with you and see the impact of all the hard work you're doing. We appreciate everything you do and the time you put into the applications, and we're just delighted with what we expect will be a fantastic result. Thank you so much. I'm going to turn it back to Stuart.
Thank you. Well, I think I have a big check for you, right?
I'll take it.
For $1 million.
I'll take it
And then we're going to do a big picture. Can we do a picture? Yeah, we can do a big picture. So let's do this first. Here's the big check. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody else not taking the center, no way.
And now let's take a picture. How are we going to do this? Everybody?
If everyone could line up on these stairs here, just kind of side by side, we're going to have